Hi viewers, I am Dr. P. Uday Kumar, Professor in Computer Science and Engineering Department. Today I am going to discuss about controlling. This is under Principles of Management, and we are going to discuss what are the various controlling methods, process, and output. So, process of controlling. Before that, why the controlling requires? How it helps the organization success. If controlling should be done in various levels and various departments. It helps to minimize the cost. It helps to limit the accumulation error. It helps to adopt environmental change. It helps to cope with the organizational aim or complexity. Now, what are the different levels of control? Operational control, financial control, structural control, and strategic control. We know that there are three levels of management. One is top level management, then middle level management, then low level management. Top level management only use that strategy, high strategy. Middle level management use normal strategies, and low level management very less strategies. But it is concentrating only the operational level. So how the input is converted into product and how the product is converted into output. So financial control is deal with all financial activities like tax or pay slip or other purchase cost, right? So or inventory cost, etc. Structural control, how the elements of the structure are serving the intended processes. Strategic control, it is for the top level management and it is for the long term plan. See that there are three levels. And the top level, it is a cubic structure, strategic, structural, and operational. Now, who is responsible for control? Whether only workers or managers or everybody. Actually, all are responsible for control. So control rests with all managers, especially large corporations have a controller or a chief executive officer. And the small organizations, they have just a middle level managers or assistant managers, right? General managers, like that. Steps in controlling processes, establishing the standard, measure performance, compare performance against standards, and determine need for corrective action. The steps also we are going to discuss: maintain status quo, correct deviation, and change standards. So the initial level is establish the standards, right? You see that various levels and how they are interconnected. From establishing the standard, then measure performance, it's number two, and standard is three, and finally determine the corrective actions, right? Now let us start with establishing the standards. We know that there are two types. One is tangible and then intangible. Measurable is tangible, non-measurable is intangible. Generally, the measurable in the sense it is expressed in quantity, like gram or horse or any unit, we can say kilogram or other rupees, something like that, right? And a non-measurable, and there is no unit. We cannot directly measure that, but it is low or medium or high, right? That is a standard. What is the IQ of the workers level, right? We cannot tell that it is in kilogram or gram, like that. So here the performance of a manager and similarly performance of the worker. So this is in good or very good or very high or satisfiable, something like that we can put it. Some standarding measures. Then measuring the actual performance, how you measure the performance. So because performance must be very accurate, right? And accurate in the sense about 96 or 97% we need. Right. And the variations, we may tell the variation is 5 to 10%. Normal is 5% only, but some organization, it may be like 10% or something like that. Now, you see that the deviation, how you get the deviation, actual performance against the standard, right? So the deviation allowed is maximum is 10%, right? So minor deviation is 5%, major deviation is 10%. In that case, the gap between the actual performance and the planned targets are required. You see the graph, right? The middle one is that standard, right? That top level and then low level. Then if it goes beyond, then actually there is a problem. And how to correct the deviation. So, because definitely deviation will come, right? So once the deviation comes, but it is some parameter are there to correct the deviation. And there are two types of expectations. One is problems, another one is opportunities. Problem is for below standard, opportunities for above standards. Now, thank you.